welcome guys, and today we'll talk about a computer which is given by a Polish government to a 4th grade students of elementary school, and depends where you live in Poland, you will get one of 6 computers. They are very similar, but we'll talk about the last one, which is Acer Travelmate P214-54. Need to check it. Isn't similar? No, the two versions of Travelmate is 215-54 and 214-54. Crazy. And the same, we will have 12th generation processor Intel i5-1235U. What's the difference? So we need to check everything. Yep. What we have here, we have Windows 11 Home license. In all previous one, I will check that previous Acer. Yep. In the previous computers, in Lenovo, HP, Dell, and Asus, we had a license for Windows 11 Pro Education, and for Windows 11 Pro. In Acer Travelmate P215 and in last one Acer P214, we have a license only for a Windows 11 Home, not for Pro. So it's a that's a difference why it's so cheap, but it's not a problem. And we have Intel i5-1235U. So only in Dell we have a 13th generation. In all other we have 12th generation, but the changes between 12 and 13th generation are not very big, so it's not a big thing. Not a big thing. And here we have 8 GB of RAM, and you can install a maximum of 32 GB of RAM. We have 2 slots for DIMM modules, for the DDR4 modules. One slot is occupied with 8-gig modules, so we need to remove it and install 2 16-gig modules. And then we have an M2 slot, and we have there 512-gig NVMe version 4 drive, which is really fast. And what we have next, and we have Wi-Fi 6. So first thing is that you need to install new memory. You need to buy 2 16-gig modules there. About the hard drive, if 512 gig is not enough for you, you can install a bigger drive, bigger SSD and NVMe drive, but it can be enough. 512. It depends what you need. You don't have to change it. It's a good idea, but you don't have to change it really fast. Version 4 drive. And here you will need, of course, to buy new power supply, because the power supply which comes with your computer usually are not very good quality. And then it's about the Wi-Fi. If you have a good coverage at home of your Wi-Fi and at school and other places, you don't need to change it, just your Wi-Fi is really enough. You included Wi-Fi card. If you have a problem with the coverage, you should buy better Wi-Fi card, and I recommend you TP-Link TX20U Plus, which is Wi-Fi 6, really card with a really good coverage. But what is the most important here to buy at the moment when you take this computer is memory, because 8 GB of RAM is not enough. It's for office, and now you should install 2 16-gig modules in that Acer Travelmate. What about the quality of the laptops? I've seen all of them. From my point of view, that Acer Travelmate P215 and P214 versions, they have a really low quality. Load was plastic. It's not really great. The best design and look of the computer is for the Dell Latitude, and the second is for Lenovo. Unfortunately, you are not allowed to change to choose which computer you want. You want Lenovo or HP or Dell. The choice was made by the government, because in Poland, the old government didn't want people to have a choice. You had a choice; they decided for you, and in each area of Poland, the different type of computer will be distributed for a fourth-grade student. But all of them are really good computers. From my point of view, the third option, the latitude 50, the latitude 3540 is the best option. Why? From one simple reason, because you can install up to 64 GB of RAM. About the hard drive, it doesn't matter which hard drive you have in the computer, you can always buy a new hard drive, NVMe version 4, 1 TB, and install it. So the hard drive is not a problem. Wi-Fi card, you can install a standard Wi-Fi card, TP-Link, TH20U+, and it will have a great coverage with Wi-Fi 6. That's not a problem. Power supply, you always buy a new power supply for the computer. The thing is about the RAM, because all of the computers comes with 8 GB of RAM. Some of them have 256 GB disk, some of them have 512 GB disk. It depends, but all comes with only 8 GB of DDR4 RAM. In some of them you will need 16 GB modules. In some of them you will need 32 GB modules, so you need to check specification. I've told on each, when I was talking about the old computers, I've told you which type of modules you will need them, so you can go to each video. The thing is that in all computers, it's 16, 32, or 64 maximum memory. The thing is, if you will get a Lenovo, you are stuck. The thing is, in Lenovo, the manufacturer, the company says that you can install up to 16 GB of memory by installing only 8 GB modules. So you have 8 GB soldered, and you can install in one slot another 8 GB. That's not true, because you can install 8 GB modules, 16 GB modules, or 32 GB modules, and you have a maximum of 40 GB of RAM, because you have 32 plus 8 in Lenovo. So in most of them you will have 32 or 40 GB of RAM. If you have no RAM soldered, you will have 32. If you have a RAM soldered, you will have a 40 GB. But in a Dell, there's no soldered RAM, and you have 2 slots, so you can install two 32 GB modules. Just that processor, which is from a i5, but not 12, but it's from a 13th generation, supports not 32 GB of RAM, not 40 GB of RAM, but 64 GB of RAM. So you can install the biggest amount of RAM in Dell Latitude. So this is the best option. But as I said, you will have no choice. It doesn't matter which type of computer you will have for your kids, for the student of elementary school. The best thing is the pretty nice modern i5 processors, because this is a pretty nice thing. And this was the last video from a series when I was talking about the types of computers which are available in the fourth grade student computer program. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna catch you later.